Welcome back, my lovelies. Today we are making Mexican rice my way, totally crazy. I call it cook gun wild when I get to do my own inventions and twists. So we'll be doing cook gun wild today on my Spanish rice, well, Mexican rice. I like to use this oil right here, safflower flower oil. It's one of the best choices to cook with. You know, you're not supposed to fry up your olive oil, stuff like that, and it's different alternative than the coconut oil, you know, if you're trying to avoid the coconutty flavor and whatnot. I love this. So we're gonna start by adding, I'm gonna make a big batch as usual. I always try to cook extra for the kids' lunches, and this is not traditional at all. It's got my twist on it. All right, so we're gonna start by adding, preferably, but whatever onion you like, diced red onions, some garlic, and I'm adding some sweet mini peppers. Okay, I chopped them up. So let's see, it is warm in here. Okay, so if you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys know that I got to work with what I have available, since we are moving this Friday and I don't have access to all of my tools and utensils and dishes and all that stuff. Okay, we're gonna want to crank the heat up a little bit so the onion crisps up, and not like waters and welts, but like more brown and yumminess, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna let this brown for a little bit. Let's see how. So I'm going to explain a little bit the twist that I make my own. So you add tomato sauce for the traditional one, but what I added up in here with the tomato sauce, all right, is some chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. Okay, chipotle pepper. Hopefully you can see this. Yep. So these are super spicy. The more you put in it, obviously the rice is going to be like all crazy and stuff. So we like it medium heat, especially for the kids. So I chopped it up super finely. Oh, this stuff is so good. And added it in my sauce. This is going to be for a later stage, okay? So traditionally, they don't put this in the rice. You'll see I do other personal touches to it. My mama be like, girl, what you doing to the traditional rice, girl? Nah, she's cool. She likes my cook gun wild creations here. Okay. We're gonna add now our chopped up tomatoes. Okay. And that's gonna be a nice base to work with right here. Smells so good. And cook down really good. And you got your mixture here already. So what I do, which is not very typical, is I get my mixture out. So I let the rice give it a chance to actually brown on its own, because if you mix it in with the veggies, the rice is gonna get wet super fast and it's not gonna have a chance to brown up pretty good, you know what I mean? This is just my way, you guys. Okay, so we add a touch of that oil of our safflower. I hope I'm saying it right, and if I'm not, forgive me, y'all. Safflower flour. Okay, and the rice for the Mexican rice is basically whatever container you use. You know, you take the same container, so 1 rice for 2 waters. Okay, I hope that made sense. So I'm making quite a bit here, and we want to have it in medium low to medium low is perfect for the rice here. And this is gonna take quite, well, not super long time, but you want to brown it up as much as possible. All right, we'll see you back in a little bit. Let's see here. The lighting in here is not gonna do it justice, but basically it's toasted up. Let's see. I'm not sure. See, I don't think it will show. It's you don't want it too dark because then it will have a burning flavor, but you wanted a nice golden brown. Okay, not too dark though. Now we're gonna combine back our onions, garlic, and pepper. Okay. We're gonna lower the heat just medium low, I guess. Okay. And now I have the feeling this is where my mom is gonna be like, girl, what you thinking? I'm gonna show you why in a minute. The smell is so good. Oh yeah. Okay. So for the water, you would like to, it's better to use warm water. It cuts down on the boiling time, and they always say for some reason when you cook just use warm water. I don't know. I don't know, you guys, whatever you're used to. Okay. Let's see here. So for the water, I measured, instead of a full 2 for the 1 giant cup of rice, I measured about 1.5, since I have quite a bit of tomato sauce. And you could always add a little bit more water later on towards the end if you feel like it needs a little more. But if you super water down, like 2 cups of water plus all the tomato sauce that you're adding to it, then it's gonna be all mushy, you know what I mean? So I have 1.5 cup of warm water here. And this is where my finger tattoo is gonna burn with the steam. Oh, that wasn't so bad, was it? Okay. And I'm adding my tomato sauce with my chopped up chipotle peppers and adobo. And it's to taste, you guys. This is how I've been cooking since I was super young, around 9, 10, and more on my own towards 11 and 12 years old. Okay. Mix this up. Oh, this smells so good without the spices, y'all. Like, here comes the spices. Oh, goodness. I don't know if I said the fun part as well. I am making jackfruit tacos. Yes, tacos. Okay, so traditionally you have about half of these spices here. I'm going to start with the traditional cumin. You want to add very little. Cumin is really potent. Coriander, a little bit. The chili pepper. This is not traditional. Little bit of turmeric and black pepper. They say black pepper goes with turmeric. It activates some scientific molecule, and I don't know, girl. I just know they always say if you use turmeric, just add a little bit of black pepper to it, and salt to taste, of course. And so the non-traditional is the turmeric, black pepper, and a little bit of raw cane sugar. This is why most of the tomato sauces that you get from the store are super sour. And if you don't mind that, fine. You don't need to add, just a pinch. Check it out. It's just a pinch of the raw. You can use any sugar you like. I prefer the raw cane sugar. And what that does is not going to make it sweet whatsoever. It's just going to take off the edge of the tartness of the tomato sauce. You know what I'm saying? So here goes these here. Y'all have to forgive sometimes my English doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, at least I hope you can understand, right? Okay. And we mix these all up really good. there is still another surprising touch I'm gonna add here in a little bit. Okay. You know you ain't cooking right unless you do a taste test. And if y'all see my scary melting makeup, forgive me, but I got to taste this. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, that chipotle. That chipotle pepper takes it to a whole different level, you guys. Give it a try. All right? Really, it really adds such an amazing flavor to it. What I'm going to be adding is a can of black beans. And these babies here are nopalitos. So they're cactus. It's like the flesh of the cactus on the inside. I'm not sure if you've seen these before, you've used them. The health benefits in these babies. Oh, yeah. You guys definitely need to check it out. They got a little kick because of how they conserve it, and they put like usually like a jalapeno in there, so the cactus gets a little, you know, little kick in it. It is so good, and the health benefits in it is beyond amazing. You guys should check that out, Google it or something, you know. Really good. So I'm gonna add my black beans in here, in my nopalitos. The nopalitos touch is not traditional either. In the rice like that. I mean, depends where you're, what part of, I guess, Mexico, maybe South America, I don't know, maybe they do this, but this is just, I like to think it's my personal touch. Okay, look at this beauty. I'm gonna get the camera a little closer. Yes. So we're gonna let it boil. Once it boils, we're gonna reduce the temperature, and this is gonna cook for about 20 minutes or so, covered. Okay, and while this gets to a boil, I'm gonna share something with you that's very near and dear to my heart. It's very nostalgic to me. I'm gonna have to call my son because I cannot see the cover. Hey, Kevin. Kevin. I need the cover for the big pot, please. Okay, how about you come and get it for me, please? I am on camera. So don't make me hoop and holler.
That's a direct order. Do it now.
Okay. So while he gets me the cover for my big pot, I'm going to show you what I was talking about the nostalgic part over here. You guys definitely, thank you. You guys definitely have to check and try this drink out, okay? So this reminds me a lot of back home, North Africa, and my family, my dad in particular. He used to take me and get me these all the time. So crème de menthe is a fabulous French word for cream of mint, okay? It is amazing with 7-Up or Sprite. Preferably 7-Up. They also have like liquid syrup of pomegranate. So pomegranate or crème de menthe. This is very refreshing for summertime, you guys. With 7-Up or Sprite. It's amazing. So, so good. Let me see. We haven't, there we go. I bought this on Amazon. This is a very good brand, and it actually has a good flavor instead of just pure sugar and no flavor. You know what I mean? It's going to take me quite a bit of pumps here. Okay. And you gently mix it, if at all, so you don't lose on your bubbles. And basically, the more you put, the more minty your drink is going to be. Oh, this is so good. And I'm adding my 7-Up. This makes me miss back home and my family so much. But little pleasures like these, it's definitely okay. Enchanté, chin chin. It's the best, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Okay. Okay, my lovelies, and I am back. As you can see, I have been browning some onions. We like it really lengthy like this, like you can cut it as you wish. This is for the frijoles or beans, okay? I also do it with my own twist. You'll see it a lot. You'll see that a lot on this channel. I kind of change things up and make it my way, you know what I mean? So I have a little bit of garlic here, and I caramelized the onions. We're gonna add my refried beans. I am using this one here. I'm using black beans refried, okay, organic. You don't need to use this, you know what I'm saying, you guys? Anything that you like or that you can get, or you know, it doesn't need to be exactly what I use. I'm using this one this time. Okay. And also, quick tip. If you don't have all those different spices in your pantry, there is a shortcut way. It's still really good, you know, it's just you don't have control per se of what goes in those spices. But hey, when you're in a rush and you don't want to spend all that money on all those spices that you're going to use maybe once a month or whatever, right? What you can do is use the taco seasoning. Trust me, you can use the taco seasoning in the refried beans, in your rice, you know, it's pretty universal. You'll see in a minute what I'm going to use for my refried beans, okay? And if you have those, I mean, all those different ones, you're welcome to just do it this way, or, you know, get the mix that's already prepared. Now, this has one different thing that I like to add to it that I found that makes it the flavor a whole lot, like, wow, okay? Different level, you guys. This here, you find it in the Mexican aisle most stores. Oregano molido, so it's ground or oregano, okay? I kind of put a lot in this plate, so I'm just going to use half, okay? And my chile here. We love that chile, okay? My salt, my chile, and a little bit of cumin. Be careful with that cumin, you guys, okay? And a little bit of coriander, not too much. Okay, more coriander than cumin, and it's all to taste, okay, you guys? Okay. Hang on here. We're gonna add a splash of water, just a little bit, little splash right there, and we're gonna mix this super good, super good here. Oh my goodness, smells. Oh, so this is gonna be a option, as a side option. I like to put mine inside the tacos, or you can put it, you know, on the side with the rice and then the tacos, you know what I mean? Whatever you like. You can put it on the inside as well. So people usually pulverize the poor onion. We like the long slivers in there, okay? Whoops, there flies the frijoles. Okay. Oh, the smell and the color is gorgeous. We got the taste test. Whoops. Let's see how. Ooh, it's got a little kick. Hopefully my little one doesn't complain too much. So I'm going to add a touch more of water. I'm going to show you why here in a minute. I'm going to be adding nutritional yeast. If you're a vegan, you might have used it already, okay? The health benefits in this is really amazing and awesome. You don't need to use nutritional yeast if you don't want to. You can just top off your frijoles with cheese, any cheese that you like. This one gives it an amazing cheesy flavor, okay, without the cheese. It's really good. Okay. You find this in most stores as well. And this was not expensive at all. Like, I don't want y'all to think anything that like, yes, there's a lot of health items, specialty items that are expensive, but that one in particular is not. Okay. We add a little bit of water. I keep telling you guys a lot of health benefits without mentioning in details because I don't want to give you misinformation or half information. I just know that they do. And I have a short-term memory loss, so I can't remember all the health health benefits of different stuff. Okay. So this is gonna bubble up together for a little bit, and we're gonna sprinkle this. My kids love nutritional yeast. We're gonna lower the heat because this is going wild over here. Yes, don't be shy, honey. So I don't know if you could. Oh, you can see it. Well, here's a closer look. It's literally flakes. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And give it one. And basically, our frijoles, refried beans, is ready. Okay. We'll be back for the main course, I guess. See you in a little bit. Okay, my lovelies. Now to the jackfruit. Taco jackfruits. So your best bet, well, I shouldn't say that because it's not very common. So I found this luckily today. It's frozen section. And what's guaranteed with frozen jackfruit is it's always going to be tasty and sweet. Now, they do sell them in cans and you usually find them in the Hindi market. Those, unfortunately, are not very flavorful. Although when you're doing something like substituting meat with jackfruit and you're going to smother it in spices, it's not, the flavor of it's not going to stand out as much, but it's still a good base when the jackfruit tastes good. What I've used in 2 packages for family of 5. Plus, I need leftover for the kids' 3 kids' lunches tomorrow. So what I'm just doing right now, I chop them up because they come whole in random shapes, sizes, you know. Hashtag not bothered. And they're getting just melted down a little bit. And I'm going to just add this mild simmer sauce, taco sauce. And you can add any sauce you'd like that's taco seasoning, or simply use the packaged taco seasoning and follow the instructions because they do say to add either water or something like that. But this is very, very good. It's a Simply Organic brand. Okay. And there we go. Smother that real good. And this is going to sit and simmer for a little bit, you guys. Because this frozen jackfruit is ripe and sweet, so the flesh of it is not like tough or anything. It's already really softened and nice, okay? I'll mix that in there really good. And just let it simmer for a while. Just so it absorbs the flavor of the spices that I just added. And excuse the noise in the background, that's my son. You know, helping out in here in the kitchen. He's a little camera shy, but sooner or later he'll appear on here. It's okay, it's okay. He's helping out, so I'm not gonna be mad because of the noise since he's helping. My rice is done right here. Look how beautiful that is. Yes, honey. Gorgeous. And we got our jackfruit. And then my kids love putting their tacos together. So I cut the avocados last thing so they don't get browned up, you know. I got my nopalitos, which are cactus again, right here. Give them a try. They do have smaller jars. And then of course jalapenos, my lime. I got my radishes that I cut super thin, and I put some lime on them, a hint of salt and pepper, mix it up a little bit, let it soak that lime and salt and pepper. I like it better that way than just raw. My cabbage and my cilantro, and of course my refried beans over here. Okay, and that's it, you guys. This baby is gonna be done in about 5 minutes tops, honestly. Okay, and I will show you guys my plate at the end. Oh, quick notes. For my tacos today, I'm using a blue corn taco shell and the yellow. I just love how the blue one looks. Okay, see you in a little bit. And we are back, and this is my plate. Yes, it's so good. I wish I could share with the whole world that rice was bomb. Please, if you use any other, like if you don't use any other spices, make sure to use the chili adobo. Okay, that really took it to a whole nother level. And those radishes with the lime and salt and pepper definitely adds a kick, a good flavor. And the nopalitos, the cactus. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, you guys, buen provecho. That we say that it's like bon appetit. All right, see you, bye.